Hello folks, it's Rich here, noisemaker. Now, I mentioned earlier there are lots of reviews on this guitar, good reviews, and good playing demos, so you're in the wrong place, not one of those. But for the people who kindly subscribe to me, who might be watching this, I'm just going to run through a few sounds. Now, a couple of caveats. I'm always out of tune, number one. Number two, this is new, out of the box. It's got nines, which are like spaghetti. And yeah, it's just not going to be perfectly in tune. I'm playing through the Harley Benton. And I've got the volume and the gain both at number 2 on 1 watt mode. I've got the tone at 0, I've got the bass. Let's put that on 0 as well. I've got the mids down, so I don't like the mids. And I've got the treble slightly up, nothing else. This is the bridge humbucker. The tone knob's decent. Good spread on there, and it's set floating. Second position, it's both the pickups together, which you just probably and the neck. And then it gets interesting when you pull this little knob out here. So back to position 1, you've got the bridge and the middle, so not split. Then this next position, you've got the humbucker, the middle, and the inner single coil. And then finally, you've got the middle and the inner. So it's sort of nice, I think, stretty in between kind of positions, but without the volume drop. And these pickups are still really clear. You can't really tell that, it's just my iPhone and the amp behind my back. And so let's put on the Durple. And let's also put on the NUX analog delay, just for a bit of fun. Settings are what I've chosen on it. I've got the tone down a bit. I don't like my sounds to be too brittle. I've said that and it's a bit muffled. So let's just change that just a fraction. Move that just a fraction as well. Now, one thing that's interesting, the first one of these I had, which came from Peach Guitars. Peach do their own setups. It's a big thing. I've got a big video on it to make it a USP. That one arrived and it had a little slightly sharp fret, which is unusual for PRS, and the nut wasn't cut brilliantly, also unusual for PRS, and it had a bent pot here, and it wouldn't stay in tune at all. It wasn't set up all that well. This has just come straight from the factory and it's set up better. He says. But I've always found that straight from factory PRS setups have been satisfactory or good. The frets on this one aren't quite as polished as some, but it's good. So that's the DP. This is a Harley Benton drop D. Which I think is a great pedal for £16.90. Sounds not that different to the DP. This, however, is another Harley Benton pedal, and this is the drop kick, their distortion pedal. Oops, I've dropped my pick. And that is not quite so good, I don't think. Sounds a bit rubby and fussy and fuzzy. Anyway, it's not really about pedals, it's about the guitar. But yeah, some nice tones you get off this. So. I think my favourite position is these two, this one and that, which is this. It's my Harley Benton phaser. It's got a number of different options. Just the amp. Let's give that a bit more gain. demo. But for those who are interested, these are $599 currently at Anderton's, which is the cheapest anywhere. The full price, they're $899, which they still are in some others. The tone options, I just absolutely love them. I really do. They've just got nice, you've got grunty, bitey, pretty warm. They're articulate though. They're really responsive to your picking action, and even these sort of in between unusual tones. There's a bit of a volume drop, not too much. It maintains its clarity. It doesn't get all weak and flimsy and rubbish. And the neck on this is completely satin. It feels a bit like a Squire Bullet, dare I say it. So it's really smooth. But, yeah, let me know what you think if you've got one. If you're still here, well done you.